Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm doing something a little bit different. I am going to be taking a look at a souped up Jaren Jackson Jr. versus a base Jaren Jackson Jr., using them both in a showdown game and then comparing to see how much do I think extra badges really matter on my team cards, because I have this Jaren Jackson Jr. right here, which is a 9 legend badge, legend, brick wall, high flying denier, removable enforcer, interceptor, off ball pest, paint patroller, posterizer, rebound chaser, set shot specialist, like this insanely souped diamond Jaren Jackson Jr. that I bought on my God Squad account a couple days ago. And then I also have a base Jaren Jackson Jr. that has no extra added badges, anything like that we are going to be using as well. So I'm going to be playing 2 separate showdown games, one with the base one and then one with the souped one after that, and seeing, I may only play the first half or so for the video, but seeing what the difference is between the 2 cards and if there is truly a noticeable difference in the badges or not from my gameplay. Because I'm going to be completely honest, I think badges in terms of actual my team effect might be a little bit overrated sometimes. Not they matter a lot, but I'm not sure. I think people may overpay slightly for extra legend badges and stuff at times, potentially. That being said, I may have a different conclusion, and we have a super duper souped Jaren right here versus a base one as well to compare between. So I'll be honest, I'm making this video mostly because Scott specifically requested that he wants to know basically my thoughts on this and how much badges really matter. It's something that he's been asking me about for a while. So I was like, you know what? I'll make a video on it and break it down. I think other people might be interested to hear my thoughts as well. And you know what? I know this is a different type of video, but I just think it'd be kind of fun to compare the 2. So we're going to hop into a game with the base Jaren Jackson Jr., use him, get a baseline, and then we're going to hop into a game with this Jaren Jackson Jr., fully badged, ton of extra legends and Hoff and all that type of stuff, and see if there is a noticeable difference between the 2. That's what I'm interested to see, and this is going to be a fun video to kind of find out. So without further ado, let's hop into the first game. Let's try out the base Jaren, and then we'll hop into the second game and see what the not base one does. All right, so there are obviously some things that are not going to be in my control in this video, as in opponent team. Our opponent team for this first game is decent. He's got John Isaac at the 4, who's a very good defender. He's got Jack Sigma. He's got Steven Jackson, Clay, and Pete Maravich. It's not an insane team, but it's like a competent team. Hopefully we match a relatively similar team in the second game. We'll see. Remember, this is a fully based Jaren, so he is not going to be probably quite as good as the legend badged one, but how significant is the difference is what I'm interested to see. And you know what? It's going to be kind of tough to tell at times, I think, but we're going to see how it goes. Play the slip here. We're good. Yep. Focusing on Jaren more than anything else this game in terms of what he does. Obviously, I got to play defense with other players and stuff as well. But I could have potentially done this offline too. He does not get that rebound there. And then Jack Sigma immediately gets hurt. That's kind of funny to be. I mean, that's not funny, but like, I mean, if it was real life, it wouldn't be funny, but it is kind of funny that there's an injury, like a play into the game. Trying to come off of this. He is already tired, loses adrenaline bars, but I don't think that's a badge thing. Good escape into an open 3, and we miss it. Might be a skill issue, to be totally honest. Missing that first shot. Got to be a little better than that probably. Jack Sigma gets a standing dunk. All right, whatever. Missed the first shot. That's not great. I don't love it, but let's go downhill again. Let's hit our pop. Let's catch and shoot. Wide open, green beam. Perfect stuff. I will say, I don't think the wide open shooting is going to be a massive difference. You should make wide open shots regardless. I know I have legend set shot on the other one, but on this game with a good 3-ball rating, wide open shots you should make regardless. It's the contested ones that might make a difference. That was bad defense by me. And you know what? He greened it with Jonathan Isaac. Of all the people that I would want him to shoot with on his team, it's definitely John Isaac, but he knocked it down. So credit to him. Let's shoot the contest. Okay, late 4% contested, not great. That again could, we have to keep in mind that user error plays a part in something like this, but another shot where felt makeable, didn't make it, but he does get the chase down block. Beautiful stuff. Good defense right there nonetheless. Up the court to Kawhi. Easy bucket. And 5 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Not a bad start at all, and a block as well. So love to see it. We will X switch step. Perfect. Don't even need to X switch. Now we stay low. Try to, oh, we got switched. That's fine. We can step out on the perimeter. Yep, good stuff. Get through the screen, X switch onto the big, perfect stuff. Good defense, wall up. Does get shoved off the spot, but does not get finished on. To be fair, it was a 5% contest. If my opponent times that better, he probably does get finished on there. We'll shoot another contest, and that one's green. There you go. Does green the contested shot without the extra legend badges. Like to see that. Makes that shot as well. Good shot right there. And I mean, he's playing well so far. 8 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. Not bad at all. Good wall up there. Again, that's a questionable shot by my opponent, but it's good defense as well. And Jaren's running the court again. He's all the way to the rim. Okay, almost loses it, but that's fine. We'll reset the offense here and space the floor, use him as a pick and popper again. Hit our pop, catch and shoot. Green's another one. Open shot. He didn't click on and contest manually enough. Jaren's got a great jumper. I'm noticing so far, Jaren is playing just fine without any extra badges. Like, he is feeling like an absolutely beastly card still. And I will say, he's a great card nonetheless. So he's going to play well either way. But he's getting paint stops. They've been lightly contested so far. We'll see if the contests feel different in the next game. But he feels decently quick, gets downhill, gets a dunk. I mean, he's playing great so far. I'm not feeling like I need legend badges to this point, to be completely honest. He is playing really, really well. And I don't feel, at this point anyway, I feel like he's playing completely fine. I don't see any need for extra badges or anything. Let's get this pick and pop going here. Big to big for some reason. Drive the ball and turn it over. It's kind of my fault. I don't really need to be running a big to big pick and roll, I don't think. It's kind of ugly offense. But let's just play some more defense. We're good. And again, just don't let John Isaac get behind me ever. Get through. Help. That's fine. He shoots the pop. That's not, I mean, it's actually open, but Jaren gets the board easily. Perfect stuff. So far in this game, 13 points and 5 rebounds in the first quarter, I think, stat line, plus an assist and a block. He's playing great without any extra badges. So that's a good start, I would say, for the argument of not needing extra badges to be an elite level card. That's for sure. Good cards are going to be good cards regardless. That is one thing I will say for sure, is you do not need a ton of extra badges on a card like Jaren that's already very, very good at a lot of different things at his position. Some cards, I think I will say, my conclusion here might be that on Jaren specifically, at least to this point, we'll see how it feels, but it might be that at least on Jaren, it doesn't seem like the badges matter that hugely. I will say there are certain circumstances where I can guarantee you that badges are going to be helpful. Like, for example, on a guard, if you have legend handles for days, you're going to be able to dribble for longer. Things like that are going to be helpful. So that I don't want to sit here and act like it doesn't matter. But to this point, I'm very impressed by what I've seen by Jaren. The burst is there. I mean, that was gold lightning launch, I think, and doesn't feel slow by any means. Gets past the defender there and gets downhill for another dunk. He's playing spectacularly. Stay low, contest Pete late, good. This guy's boxed. Our opponent's, his defense is, or his offense is boxed. Good switches there. Step through, contest the fade. That's fine. Good defense, and we get another board. These are easy boards, to be fair. They're just right to them. But another escape here, downhill drive, and I mean, this card's so good. He really is. Just gets right past Pete Maravich, gets to the rim. He is doing it off the dribble. Like, this is pretty impressive stuff so far. That look, he could have been a bump too. I'm not even gonna lie. That's a bump. Oh, give me that. We're good. Yep, we're here. Good stuff. Chase down block again. Oh my goodness, don't need a chase down block. Jack Sigma does it for me. Holy crap. Hit our hash again. Catch. Oh, John Isaac played that? They let him. That's crazy. I did not expect them to let them play that. Dude, meets him at the top again. Again, good cards are going to be good cards regardless, but this feels like a badge version right now with how well he's playing. I'm not even going to lie. That was a terrible shot. What am I doing? That's a user error right there. Can't count that against him. That's getting a little too excited, a little ahead of myself with how well he's playing. We'll put him on ball here again. Move laterally. X-switch this. That's fine. Oh, no need to X-switch it. Now we X-switch it. We're late contesting, but since John Isaac has a slow release and Jaren's a beast, he gets another contest. So far, I am feeling like you don't need the badged version. Now, I haven't used the badge version yet, but with the way he is dominating this game, again, this is one of the best cards in the game, and I've already said that, but I don't, to this point, see why I would need the badged version. Because, goodness gracious, he's doing a lot of impressive stuff so far, without any extra badges. Doing things off the dribble, getting downhill. It's a great card being great. Catch and shoot, easy three, another one. He's gonna make his open shots regardless. I don't know, man. I don't know. I think badges, not that I don't know. I'm a little torn so far, honestly. I was kind of expecting him to not be quite this dominant, but he's playing so well, it's like, I don't even know how I'm going to play better with the badge version, to be totally honest. No contest underneath for sick, but that's fine. I mean, the first game is, I got to say, really, really good start from Jaren Jackson Jr. So we'll see if the badges feel like they make a difference. A little teeny bit slow in transition there, but we're back. We're good. And I mean, he's not going to beat me off the dribble with Channing Frye. We're not worried about that. Not sure what we're jumping at, but that's fine. Good defense. Watch the step back here. I'm late. That's actually a good shot. All right. He does get a good jump shot there. That was on me, though, I feel like, more than anything else again. And we go right back to Jaren. In the pick and roll. Again. Downhill drive. Again. Out to our pop. Again. Catch and shoot and green. Again. I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, but 23 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 block on 9 of 12 and 5 of 8 from 3, doing stuff off the dribble, making shots from the outside, a couple of contested shots. To me, That's pretty impressive for base Jaren Jackson Jr. I don't know. We'll hop into a game, try out the Legend Badge one, see if I notice any specific key differences between the card, and I will let y'all know my conclusion at the end of that. But so far, I'm very impressed. Okay, we're playing Prove in the second game, who has a weird team. I don't know why Udonis Haslam's on the court, but Prove is actually a pretty good player. I've played him many times in the past, so a very different style of matchup than our first game, which is part of what I'm talking about when I say that there's a lot of things that I can't control when doing a video like this. So now I have 9 Legend Jaren in instead, though. Will I notice a significant difference? That's my question, honestly. And the honest answer is, in a game like this, it might be tough to notice a significant difference because we're going up against a much higher level of opponent. It's where a video like this honestly is like, it's a little weird because it's hard to really prove much of anything. That was not intended to be a pun as I'm playing against a guy named Prove, but there you go. Wow, terrible defense by me, by the way. I just got absolutely cooked. Wide open shot for Jack Marin. He does knock down the 3 ball. Let's see how this game goes, though. Downhill drive here, out to our catch and shoot. Easy shot, and Jaren knocks it down. He's got Legend set shot now, so will that make a significant difference? I mean, I was already making everything open, so I don't think it's going to make a huge difference. Really nice defensive recovery right there. That Hoff on-ball menace probably did help there, and then gets a 7% contest even while he's kind of far away. I got to be honest, that felt like an improvement too. Get there, we're good. I mean, that's fine. I kind of got to live with that shot, to be totally honest, with the scramble defense we were in there. But I think, oh wow, Jaren was low-key open. If I could have just gotten the ball in quicker, it didn't let me though. All right, he switched this matchup, that's fine. Downhill drive again, out to an open shooter, easy green. That's knocked down. Good start so far for Jaren. Nice screen as well. Legend brick wall does help us get open there against a good defender in Bruce Bowen, so that's nice. Helping down here, just watching for the slip. We'll live with this. Nothing is open. Get through. Very good defense, and now he's running a 3-point play. Give me that ball. Oh, give me that. That's almost my ball, but that's fine. He's running around. Good defense. Jaren walls up, and it goes in, but that's a 40. I mean, that's bad. That shot should not be going in. That's about the contest that the other Jaren was getting, though, so not a significantly different contest there. That definitely was not his fault, to be fair. That Udonis made that. That's just the game being bad, but I would have liked to see a heavy. He now has Legend Paint Patroller, so if that had been a heavy instead, that would have been nice. Good defense here. We switched back well. He feels fast. I don't know if that's a different change at all. X switch this here again laterally and get good D. Way to chase that down. Hoff movable and Hoff Paint Patroller pop up there. Hit our corner. One more. I low-key waited too long. That's my bad. I was not very good. That pass was a little late. Catch here. Now we're going to drive the ball, back it out. He does have Legend Lightning Launch net, or Hoff Lightning Launch, I'm sorry. And I think he's got Hoff handles or something, or I don't know. But he's not able to get a blow by there, and it's too late to hit the slip. Did not get downhill a single time on MCW there. So that, maybe I'm just asking him to do too much as a big there, but wasn't able to create too much space on that one, which is a little annoying. That's the first thing he hasn't done particularly well this game, though, I feel like. So we're going to get another 3-point play here, by the way. Literally the same play, by the way, as well. It's not even trying to be creative. Same 3-point play. He's running 3 times already. Not open, though. Good defense here. Try to contest the fade as best you can. Stay there. Get through. Good defense. Nothing is open. He's backdooring Udonis. Do not bless that. Yo, what is this game doing, man? Come on. I don't know. Legend Paint Patroller not seeming to do a lot for me so far as he makes another bad shot. Gets a dunk animation that time. Downhill drive here all the way to the rim. Jaren inside is able to turn the corner there and get to the rim. I'm going to be completely honest. So far, I'm not feeling a massive difference. I think defensively is where I would be like, I would expect to feel a bigger difference. But as of yet, that has not really been the case. Good contest. Does snag the board. Legend rebound is, I will say, a legend badge that I have always noticed a difference on. It does seem like it matters. Stop, pop. Devin Booker open 3. Good shot. Knocks it down. We still have a 6-point lead, though. And again, we are going up against, I don't know why he's running Udonis Haslam, but we are going up against a much better opponent in this game than we did in the last. That's a force. Jaren with another easy board. And let's push the floor again. Try to go behind the back. Try to get a good screen. Stop, pop, Jaren off the move. Why are we moving? It's tough. Good putback by Dr. J, but damn, I'm not trying to be moving there. I'm just trying to put that shot up. Good steal. Hold up. Find Jaren. Catch and shoot. Hold up. Jaren Jackson Jr. That limitless range definitely didn't hurt there, and the legend set shot knocks it down. And we have an 11-point lead. I love to see it. Really good start to this game. I will say, as of right now, the gameplay itself doesn't feel hugely different between the two cards. I do think there are areas in which legend badges definitely help. Definitely will be glad to have them, and there are moments where I think they're useful, but I'm not noticing a huge difference between the base version and the legend badge version so far. So I will say, for most people, I don't think that it's really worth overspending too much for massive extra badges. Now, if you can get good defensive badges on a card who's not good defensively, like for example, a Pink Diamond Devin Booker, if you were to buy him with a bunch of extra good defensive House and Legends, that's going to help him out defensively, I'm sure. But for a card like Jaren, who's already an elite defender, is it going to make a massive difference? Honestly, I'm not 100% sure that's making a huge difference so far. He already got dunked on by Haslam, and Haslam made a 40% layup. So, like, Legend Paint Patroller didn't change that right there. Obviously, that's small sample size, and this is a small sample size video. But in certain areas, if a card's already good at something, I'm not 100% sure those extra badges are going to make that huge of a difference, basically. But I will say that shot at the end of the first quarter, able to shoot that from deep, limitless range is going to extend the range. Stuff like that's going to be helpful. Legends Headshot Specialist is going to give you a bigger green window. Now, you should make it wide open regardless, but it's going to be easier with a legend badge. So, do I think the badges matter? 100%. Do I think they matter massively, especially on a wing like a Jaren Jackson Jr.? Jaren's in a different spot as a card than like a Devin Booker would be, for example, where I think those badges might make a bigger difference defensively, and playmaking badges are going to matter more on a primary ball handler and things like that. Let's drive the ball here. Look at the blow by. Okay, that's nice. Hoff Lightning Launch gets us a nice little blow by animation. I guess it's Chris Kaman, but does feel very quick off the dribble that time, so that's nice to see. Good defense. We're there in the corner. We watch the backdoor cut. We step up. We contest, and we get another easy stop, and we're right back up the court in transition again. If he's going to leave Chris Kaman on me, I'm gonna try to ISO. I'm not even ISO, but just like try to attack that if I can. Downhill drive, easy layup again. I'm sorry, Derek White's just too small. And now we have takeover. And I mean, hey, against Proof's team isn't that insane, but against a tier 1 player right now, Jaren is absolutely dominating again. So love to see that. He is absolutely ruling right now, to be totally honest. 14 points. He played great in the first game, but 14 and 4, 1 assist, 86% from the field. I mean, it's great stuff nonetheless. Same 3-point play, by the way. Dude, at some point we got to do something different. Like, it's not working. He used to be good, man. I don't know. That's kind of rude. But he used to be a sweat. He's always played a ton of games, but I'm not very impressed so far with the game player that I'm seeing right now. I'm gonna be completely honest. Team isn't great either, though, to be totally fair, but he's just running the same 3-point play over and over again. It's not working. Do something different. Good defense right there. Honestly, Jaren's a beast. Either way, I think if you're a no money spent player, you should be getting Jaren Jackson Jr. if you have DMT. If you're like a low money spent, no money spent, pro pass only player, that type of stuff. But somebody with a God Squad probably should also have Jaren, to be totally honest. Pump fake here, escape, shot, Jaren Jackson Jr., my goodness. Knocking down another one, legend set shot. I mean, it certainly doesn't hurt. He's been great in both of these games. I almost think he might have been a little bit better in this game now at this point with how well he's playing right now. Walls up perfectly, doesn't get mashed. Bro, this game is stupid. That is not his fault at all. He's got legend immovable, legend off-ball pass, legend paint patrol, and he makes that. Maybe those legend interior badges. If you're a great defender, I'm not sure they make that big of a difference, because right now it's like, it doesn't even seem like it matters. All right, another one, Jaren. Oh, that's a good shot. We finally missed one, though. That's all right. Reset the offense here again. Come off of this time. Force him to switch it, or he's not going to switch it. He's going to give me a wide open corner 3 instead, and I'll take it. Good pass. He's paying way too much attention to Jaren Jackson Jr. at this point, though. Does feel like he's getting a little less tired off the dribble, able to do a little bit more off the dribble. That certainly feels a little bit noticeable. I finally got stuck, and he missed it anyway. I mean, he's gotten that shot wide open over and over again, and then, or he's gotten it contested over and over again. Finally gets it open and still can't make it. Not able to, 32% contest, not able to get that one off any better than normal, I don't feel like. You know what? With a card like Jaren, I'm not sure the badges matter that much. They help, but I don't think it's making a gigantic difference. With a guard, I think it's making more difference. Or a card who's not as good defensively or something like that. But on a big who's already great defensively, already great shooter, all that stuff, the badges are nice. They certainly don't hurt. But I don't know if it's a massive, massive game changer, to be completely honest. That's kind of my takeaway. I know this is a little bit of a non-scientific kind of random video, so I hope you all enjoy. This is Scott wanted me to make this video, and I thought it'd be kind of fun to do, so that's basically what we're doing. One more shot. Jaren Jackson Jr., another green bean. He only missed like a couple shots all game. 9 of 12, 4 of 7 from 3. I think he was 9 of 12, 5 of 8 from 3 in the first game. I mean, pretty much the same level of efficiency, but against a higher level player. Honestly, there's a difference, but I don't think it's that massive, especially on a big. That's my takeaway. I know this isn't the most scientific video, but I hope y'all enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon. I appreciate y'all. Peace.